We were friends like back in the day, and then we weren't. It's not about revenge. It's not about exposing this person.
Hailey Bieber's ex-BFF is finally speaking out, and what she's revealing isn't just shocking, it's heartbreaking. It's giving betrayal, and the receipts are messy. Let's get into the story that Hailey probably didn't want out. The Stalker's Rise: How Hailey Baldwin Schemed Her Way into Justin Bieber's Life. In this video, we're talking about the wild journey of how Hailey Baldwin went from being a superfan with an obsession to becoming Mrs. Bieber. And trust me when I say, the receipts we have today are absolutely insane. First, let's rewind the clock back to 2009. Justin Bieber had just released his debut singles One Time and One Less Lonely Girl, and was quickly becoming the heartthrob for teenagers worldwide. Bieber fever was real, with fans packing arenas, flooding social media, and even causing near riots at his appearances. But there was one fan who would take things to a whole different level: Hailey Baldwin. It all started when Hailey, who was just 13 years old at the time, was taken backstage at the Today Show to meet 15-year-old Justin Bieber. And who made this happen? None other than her father, actor Stephen Baldwin, who used his Hollywood connections to get his daughter special access. This unexpected aspect of Stephen Baldwin's involvement adds a whole new layer to the story, doesn't it? But the Today Show meeting was just the beginning. According to our research, Hailey would also appear at Justin's Toyota Concert Series performance in Rockefeller Plaza, and even follow him to Los Angeles to attend the premiere of his movie Never Say Never. There's even footage of her watching from the sidelines as he walked the purple carpet. In fact, Stephen Baldwin pulled strings again that allowed Hailey to meet Justin once more, giving us their first photo together. And get this, 4 months later, Hailey was photographed posing with a magazine that had Justin Bieber on the cover while attending the premiere of the 2011 movie Monte Carlo. The irony? Justin's photo was right next to his then-girlfriend Selena Gomez, who starred in the Monte Carlo movie and would later become Hailey's arch-enemy. Now this is where things get even crazier. In 2012, when Justin and Selena were enjoying a date night at a sushi restaurant followed by a trip to the movie theater, paparazzi photos and videos revealed that Hailey Baldwin was actually following them around on their date, seemingly keeping an eye on Justin. Now, some might argue that this could all be a coincidence. After all, Hailey does have a famous father, and Hollywood circles can be smaller than they appear. But in 2019, a self-proclaimed former Justin Bieber superfan named Dana posted a video on YouTube claiming to have helped set up Hailey with Justin, and she brought receipts to prove it.
I just discovered that there's a black Powerpuff Girl. I obviously have, that's me. We already committed to it, so it's just yeah, Blossom was sick, so she's not here.
According to Dana, she used to run a Justin Bieber fan account with over 200,000 followers and had become something of a niche internet celebrity within the Justin Bieber community. The tea? 15-year-old Hailey Baldwin followed Dana in 2011 and gradually became friendly with her online, regularly tweeting and DMing her for information on Justin Bieber's whereabouts. Dana claims that when she would give Hailey information on which hotel Justin was staying at, Hailey would either book a room there or eat at the hotel restaurant, with the goal of crossing paths with Justin as much as possible, hoping that he would one day consider her as a potential partner. In her video, Dana even shows tweets from a then 16-year-old Hailey discussing Justin Bieber's height and speculating how much more he would grow, exactly the kind of thing you'd expect from a superfan. Even back in 2013, Hailey was serious about protecting her man and would ask if the DMs Dana tweeted from Justin were real or not. But here's where it gets even wilder. Hailey Baldwin actually participated in a Justin Bieber fan video orchestrated by Dana. After Justin and Selena released a lip-sync video to Carly Rae Jepsen's Call Me Maybe, Dana and several other Bieber superfans recreated it, with Hailey Baldwin sending Dana a clip of herself to include in the fan recreation. I mean, if that doesn't scream fangirl behavior, I don't know what does. By 2014, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez's relationship had gone through multiple breakups and reconciliations, but that year would mark the beginning of their longest break yet. And lucky for Hailey, she had become close with Kylie and Kendall Jenner. This was a major game changer because Justin was also friends with the Jenner sisters, meaning Hailey now had much easier access to Justin through their mutual friends. She would no longer have to rely on Belieber fan accounts for intel on his location. Now she could simply ask her friends. This newfound connection proved valuable when Hailey was spotted getting dinner with Justin, going to a movie, and then going back to his house, where she wasn't seen leaving until the following morning. But with Justin's heart still healing from his breakup with Selena and New Year's Eve approaching, Hailey had her eyes on the prize and didn't want to risk Selena ruining her plans. Some fans speculate that Selena Gomez's last-minute New Year's Eve trip to Dubai with Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid was actually a setup to put Hailey and Justin together. With Selena out of the country, the chances of Justin and Selena rekindling their relationship at midnight were now zero. Unfortunately for Hailey, Justin made it clear that he wasn't looking for a new partner at that time and was more focused on having fun. But in true Hailey fashion, she continued to defend her territory. After Hai was photographed leaving a building with Justin, Justin, Hailey posted a video of herself telling her driver to change the radio station after a high song started playing. The plot thickens when Justin, despite still being separated from Selena, did a series of interviews where he praised her and described her as the love of his life. In one particularly candid interview, Justin opened up about their relationship.
She was your first real love,
First
right?
real love, yeah.
Talked about living together.
Moved in with her at a young age. It was tough, man.
How hard was it to get over that?
It was really tough. I don't know if I'm still over it yet.
This must have made Hailey incredibly jealous because she began accidentally retweeting tweets that shipped Justin Bieber and herself, as well as tweets from people wishing that Hailey would fight Selena. This is when Hailey's behavior starts coming across as less enthusiastic and more obsessive. But the story doesn't end there. Over the next couple of years, Hailey would seemingly try to mold herself to be more like Selena Gomez, hoping to catch Justin's attention. The Imitation Game: How Hailey Baldwin Morphed into Selena Gomez 2.0. This is where things get even more bizarre. According to our research, Hailey has a well-documented tendency to copy Selena's outfits and poses. Fans have dug up numerous examples of Hailey posting photos shortly after Selena where she's either wearing the same exact outfit or something very similar. The copying allegations even extend to the poses she makes in the photos, as well as her facial expressions. Now, I know what you're thinking. If you're shopping at the same stores or keeping up with current fashion trends, your outfits are bound to overlap with what other people are wearing. That's totally fair. But here's the tea. All of these outfits were posted by Selena first, with Hailey sometimes posting her in the same exact outfit as soon as 24 hours later. And we're not just talking about the clothes, but the accessories, the facial expressions. The whole vibe is practically identical, but it doesn't stop with clothes. Get this. On June 4th, 2015, Selena Gomez was spotted with a new tattoo behind her ear. The tattoo was just the letter G and was supposedly a tribute to her baby sister Gracie. But guess what happened just 12 days later? On June 16th, Hailey Baldwin was spotted sporting an almost identical G tattoo in the same exact location as Selena's. Hailey claimed that the tattoo was an homage to her pastor's daughter, Georgia, but the timing and placement definitely raised some eyebrows. The alleged copying didn't end there. Over the years, fans have compiled numerous instances of Hailey seemingly mimicking Selena, from her fashion choices to her social media posts, and even her interview responses. Speaking of interviews, fans have pointed out some striking similarities in how both women express themselves. For example, in separate interviews, both Selena and Hailey made very similar statements about wanting people to know their heart. Selena was recorded saying, "Somebody asked me a while ago, what's the one thing you wish people knew about you, and I said I wanted it to be my heart." And in a different interview, Hailey said almost the same thing. "What do you wish more people knew about you? My heart people didn't really know me. They didn't know who I was. They didn't know Hailey for Hailey. And I just always had this constant battle where I was saying, I wish people just knew my heart." The similarities are uncanny, right? And what makes this even more sus is that the Selena interview wasn't even easy to find. It was from the press circuit for a movie called Rudderless, and at the time had fewer than 3,000 views and was only hosted on a Portuguese Selena Gomez fan account. If Hailey really did copy Selena's quote from this source, she would have had to have been deep down the Selena interview rabbit hole. But the timeline of events gets even messier in 2018. That year, Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez got back together for a couple of months before she finally broke up with him for good. And then plot twist, Justin married Hailey just 6 months later. In a 2022 interview on the Call Her Daddy podcast, Hailey claimed that she and Justin had officially started dating in 2016, but fans were quick to point out a major discrepancy. If that was the case, why was Justin dating Selena just months before his wedding to Hailey?
People were confused on the timeline you're talking about of like, is she a homewrecker? So I guess my question is, Hailey, were you ever with Justin romantically at the same time as her?
No, not one time. When him and I started hanging out, like, okay, let's just put it this way. When him and I ever started, like, hooking up or, like, anything of that sort, he was not ever in a relationship, ever, at any point.
That's Hailey on the Call Her Daddy podcast. She continued,
I would never, it's not my character to mess with someone's relationship. I would just never do that. I was raised better than that. I'm not interested in doing that, and I never was. Like, I can say, period, point blank, I was never with him when he was in a relationship with him.
But the timing still raised questions for many fans. And interestingly, during this time, Hailey and Justin experienced a 2-year period where they stopped talking. Justin explained the reason in an interview.
I did something that really hurt him. I did something very immature and stupid. It damaged the idea of me for you.
Yeah, I think so too.
She went out and did things that hurt me, and so it was just this hurt. She hurt me, And then before tour, we just really stopped talking. I was really upset.
Even after becoming Hailey Bieber, it seems that her fixation on Selena continued. Following the release of Selena Gomez's song, Lose You to Love Me, Hailey immediately posted a screenshot of her playing Summer Walker's song, I'll Kill You. While Hailey claimed the timing was merely a coincidence, many fans interpreted this post as another attack on Selena. To make matters more confusing, in 2019, Hailey Bieber debuted another tattoo, this time on her ring finger, featuring the letter J. This tattoo is clearly a tribute to Justin Bieber, but fans were quick to notice that it shares a striking resemblance to a ring Justin Bieber bought Selena Gomez all the way back in 2012. A couple of months later, Hailey allegedly crashed Selena's album release party being held at the restaurant Craig's in West Hollywood, despite not being invited. According to the story, she made sure to arrive before the party started and stayed long enough to overlap with the event, only leaving through a back door when Selena left her party. According to tweets from the evening of the party, once Selena arrived, the restaurant started playing her music, which apparently didn't sit right with Hailey. Allegedly, Hailey's stylist Maeve asked a waitress to play Justin Bieber's song Yummy, and when that request wasn't fulfilled, Hailey and her table reportedly started yelling Justin's name. Talk about awkward, right? The incidents of mimicry continued with Hailey's home cooking show, What's in My Kitchen, which shares an undeniable resemblance to Selena Gomez's cooking show, Selena Plus Chef, that debuted 2 years before Hailey's show. Both shows start with a faux camera HUD overlay to give that raw, homemade production quality feel. Both women point out that the shows take place in their real homes, and both have their grandmothers introduce the dishes they'll be cooking. Selena Plus Chef went on to have 4 11-episode seasons on HBO Max, as well as a spin-off that's still currently airing, titled Selena Plus Restaurant. In contrast, Hailey Bieber's What's in My Kitchen released only 5 episodes before being abandoned completely after fans caught on to the similarities. The alleged copying extended to the ad campaign for Hailey's beauty company, Rhode, which some claim shares a striking resemblance to Selena's beauty company, Rare Beauty. It's almost comical how many instances you can find of Hailey Bieber coincidentally doing something that Selena Gomez has already done, but for some, it's gone beyond just coincidence and entered the realm of obsession. Let's be fair though, despite all of this, Hailey did achieve her ultimate goal. As one commentator put it, Hailey's greatest life achievement will be marrying Justin Bieber, and just for a bit, let's give her some credit. Like most girls during the Bieber fever era, she wanted nothing more than to be with Justin, and through her relentless ambition, world-class hating, and a meticulously orchestrated plan, Hailey spent 9 years building connections with people to put herself around Justin as much as possible. Through befriending the Jenner sisters, working with fan accounts, booking countless hotel rooms just to bump into Justin, and traveling to the next hotel to pretend to coincidentally be dining there that evening, Hailey set her eyes on the prize, put in the work, and ultimately found herself walking down the aisle with Justin Bieber. As Dana, the ex-Bieber fan account manager, put it, I don't even know what to call it because it's so beyond iconic that there needs to be a new word invented for what Hailey Baldwin has done. Hailey Baldwin went from trying to bump into Justin Bieber at the Sa London to Married is so iconic, like everyone's making a joke that it was her 10-year plan. But after spending nearly a third of your life fighting another woman for your man, what are you left with? You've reached your destination, but is it as fulfilling as the journey you took to get there? Perhaps this is why, even after 6 years of marriage to Justin, we still see Hailey allegedly copying and clowning on Selena. While most people spend their formative years, ages 13 to 22, discovering who they are and finishing school, Hailey spent those years indulging in a childhood fantasy. The aftermath, marriage troubles, ongoing drama, and the Selena factor. Despite achieving her goal of marrying Justin Bieber, Hailey's apparent fixation on Selena Gomez seems to have continued. It must have been a tough pill to swallow when, after announcing her pregnancy to the world, Selena Gomez, Justin's ex-girlfriend, started trending on Twitter instead of Hailey, Justin, or their baby. The drama between these three has been a constant source of speculation on social media, especially on platforms like TikTok and Twitter, now X. The infamous eyebrow feud of February 2023 was a perfect example of how even the smallest actions get scrutinized. Here's what happened. Selena posted a TikTok about over-laminating her eyebrows, which was followed by Kylie Jenner posting a photo with text, "This was an accident," and a FaceTime screenshot with Hailey focusing on their eyebrows. Many interpreted this as shade being thrown at Selena, leading to the hashtag #TeamSelena garnering 1.8 billion views on TikTok. But the relationship drama isn't just playing out on social media. There have been rumors swirling that the Bieber marriage might be on rocky ground. Hailey's father, Stephen Baldwin, has reportedly asked people to pray for Justin and Hailey on Instagram, while divorce rumors circulate online. Some people have pointed out that Hailey and Justin arrive and leave events in separate cars, while others speculate that they haven't lived together for some time. Blind item after blind item has alleged depression, substance abuse, and cheating from Justin, though it's important to note that blind items should always be taken with a grain of salt. One persistent rumor relates to Justin and Selena's brief reunion in 2018, just months before Justin's marriage to Hailey. Some suggest that this reunion was the result of an unexpected pregnancy with Selena, followed by a miscarriage. This could potentially explain why Selena checked herself into a wellness retreat during that time, and why Justin's relationships shifted so dramatically in such a short period. But beyond the rumors and speculation, there's another angle to consider: how Justin himself feels about Selena, even after all these years. In a 2015 interview, Justin opened up about his feelings towards Selena in a way that might make any current partner uncomfortable.
I think we both got to do some soul searching ourselves and figure out ourselves before we can just try to figure out each other.
It's not over.
Even in more recent interviews, like this one from 2020, Justin still refers to his relationship with Selena as the best part of his teenage years.
I would say best part of the teenage years. That shut off perfect timing.
I know, right?
That was like huge.
It's on purpose.
Yeah, we're getting deep. Deep.
What was it?
Owning a Ferrari.
No, not that.
Going deeper than that.
Sickest part when I was probably my relationship with my ex-girlfriend.
In February 2023, Selena took to TikTok to defend Taylor Swift after a resurfaced video showed Hailey appearing to gag at the mention of Taylor's name. Selena commented, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game," referring to Swift. This led to increased tension online between fans of Selena and Hailey. The drama escalated to the point where Selena eventually announced a social media break, citing the drama as a little silly and feeling too old for this. Looking at the bigger picture, this saga raises questions about identity, obsession, and what happens when you achieve a goal that's been your sole focus for nearly a decade. While most people spend ages 13 to 22 discovering who they are and finishing school, Hailey spent those formative years indulging in a childhood fantasy. Does that leave a void once the goal is achieved? The ongoing fixation with Selena might suggest that Hailey is still trying to prove something, either to herself, to Justin, or to the world. And it's not just Hailey. Justin's alleged continued feelings for Selena could be playing a role as well. During the Call Her Daddy podcast, Hailey addressed the allegations about her being a homewrecker and emphasized that she would never mess with someone's relationship. She stated, "I would never, it's not my character to mess with someone's relationship. I would just never do that. I was raised better than that. I'm not interested in doing that." But the quick transition from Justin's breakup with Selena to his marriage with Hailey still raises eyebrows for many fans. In a 2018 interview after their engagement was announced, Wendy Williams expressed doubt about the marriage's longevity, saying, "I don't think this marriage will last. Look, right after the honeymoon, he's doing a drive-by at Selena's," referencing Bieber's on-again, off-again relationship with Selena Gomez. Later that year, Williams expanded her critique, suggesting the marriage might be financially motivated. "I think the Baldwins look at Bieber as a cash cow. I think Stephen Baldwin, Hailey's father, likes to be more relevant again to young people in pop culture, and Bieber is a quick way to do that." Despite these criticisms and the ongoing drama, it's worth noting that Justin and Hailey have now been married for over 5 years, which is a significant achievement, especially in Hollywood, and they've weathered numerous storms together, from health scares to public scrutiny. In fact, Kendall Jenner, who is a close friend of Hailey's, once revealed in an April 2020 Instagram live session with Justin and Hailey that she hadn't expected their marriage. When asked if she saw their marriage coming, Kendall replied, "Honestly, no," and added, "I didn't know. I think I hoped. Obviously, Hales is my lady, my best friend, and I wanted it so bad for both of you. It just makes me really happy." Interestingly, there were also reports that Justin and Kendall had a casual dating history, reportedly 3 years before Justin married Hailey, although neither Justin nor Hailey have publicly acknowledged this past. Even Hailey's close friend Justine Skye has shared insights into their friendship. In an interview, she recounted their unorthodox friendship origin story.
How did you and Hailey first originally meet? When did the best friend story first start?
It was so many years ago. I think we're going on like maybe 6, 7 years of our friendship. And it's kind of really embarrassing, but we were out and then I was like, I wasn't feeling well and I threw up in her place. And then she like cleaned it up for me and I was like, This is my best friend.
The complex web of relationships and history among these celebrities makes the situation all the more intriguing. And while fans continue to dissect every social media post, fashion choice, and interview for clues about the true dynamics at play, it's important to remember that we're only seeing snippets of their lives through a carefully curated lens. In December 2024, the drama took yet another turn when Selena Gomez announced her engagement to music producer Benny Blanco. According to a source from Daily Mail, Justin felt a sting upon hearing about the engagement, but is happy for Gomez, acknowledging it as the end of an era. Shortly after the engagement news, Justin shared a meme featuring a scene from The Lord of the Rings, where Gollum gazes at a ring captioned, "Girls on social media when they get engaged," which many fans interpreted as a dig at Selena. On X, one post with over 3.6 million views suggested Bieber crashed out about the engagement, referencing his Instagram story. Another user at ForeverTaj noted Bieber's social media activity as funny, given he had his chance with Gomez. Reddit discussions have been even more direct, with one thread titled, "Selena getting engaged really shook the Bieber household," receiving significant attention. Users like suitable_button 4713 called Bieber a narcissist, unable to see Gomez move on, suggesting jealousy and anger. Other comments speculated that Bieber married Hailey quickly to hurt Gomez, and his ego is bruised seeing her happy with Benny. This constant back and forth between the three parties, directly or indirectly, has led to a polarized online climate where fans are divided into Team Hailey and Team Selena, with Justin as the divisive figure at the center. Hailey is seen as either a stabilizing force or a manipulative schemer, while Selena is portrayed as either a victim or someone thriving on drama. Jelena relationship is often romanticized despite its reported toxicity, while Justin and Hailey's marriage is constantly scrutinized for authenticity. Theories abound that Hailey stole Justin, that Selena's fans bully Hailey, that Justin regrets his choice, often without substantial evidence. Former talk show host Wendy Williams once touched on the age factor in their relationship dynamics. In a March 2019 segment, she claimed Hailey was too young to be dealing with being Bieber's wife at age 22, adding, "She's supposed to be a newlywed." Williams even suggested Hailey consider divorce due to Bieber's mental health struggles, which sparked controversy and criticism. So where does this all leave us? The saga of Justin, Hailey, and Selena remains one of Hollywood's most enduring triangles, built on a foundation of young love, alleged obsession, calculated moves, and the harsh spotlight of fame. Hailey Baldwin's journey from superfan to Mrs. Bieber is indeed remarkable, regardless of how one feels about the methods allegedly employed. As Dana, the former Bieber fan account manager, puts it, "Didn't we stand Hailey Baldwin? She did that. Do not give up. Like, that's inspirational. You can do anything in life because Hailey Baldwin did that. But the question remains, at what cost? And is the destination worth the journey?" As observers, we can only speculate based on the fragments of their lives that we see in the media. The true nature of their relationships, feelings, and motivations remains known only to them. But one thing is certain, as one commentator noted, if Selena goes left, Hailey goes left. If Selena goes right, Hailey goes right. The question is, will Hailey ever find her own path, independent of Selena's shadow? And will Justin ever truly move on from his first love? Only time will tell if this complex triangle will ever fully resolve itself. But in the meantime, the drama continues. So click any of the cards popping on your screen for more. Until next time, stay spicy and keep sipping that tea.